Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Showing the slab in today's game, Tyler Mahle. What do we need to know here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris after it. Hauls it in for the out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
The next pitch misses, and that is ball one. That one missed. And here it comes. On the ground at first. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Off the plate inside. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
The pitch. Out to short, Dubon. Now a jump throw. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Back here in Atlanta, and today's starter, Zach Thornton.
Well, he's a guy that needs to establish himself, just settle in that first time through the order, be able to command your first pitch, maybe a secondary pitch, and not show too much. That will allow you to get through the order a couple of times before having to turn it over to the bullpen in those middle innings. They're looking for this guy to get through the lineup a couple of times at least, limit some damage, and just keep him in this ball game.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Chris, the tools for Acuna, the one thing that jumps out for me, power, and power to all fields.
I love his right center field pop, and we saw him in the All-Star game a few years ago. He looked like a left-handed hitter hitting home runs that direction.
And that one is lifted in the air. Robert makes the catch, and there's one away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day, day in and day out.
The 1-0. Left field, Ewing moving under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The first baseman.
Matt Olson up to the plate. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. And he deals.
Ball 1.
That one missing inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here, scoreless after 1. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. And stepping in for New York, Carson Bench. First offering, and it just misses. Late with the swing there. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
2-1.
Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Slow roller to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Luis Robert. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. And a pitch. Good eye right there. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now Jared Young. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. That's a strike. 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. righty deals. Can't glove it cleanly. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Slice down the right side. Out to short, Dubon. Zips it across, and that's the 3rd out. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning, Ozzie Albies up to the plate. The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball. Ozzie Albies, a young guy that's putting together an impressive resume. Already 2 times an All-Star, twice he's won the Silver Slugger, and he's one of the smallest players in the league. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Yeah, but he packs a lot of punch in that bat, especially from the right side. This is a guy that had 4 Grand Slams before his 23rd birthday.
The only other players with 4 Grand Slams before their 23rd birthday, Ken Griffey Jr., Eddie Matthews, Ted Williams, and Giancarlo Stanton. Ripped on a line to center. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. 1 down. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a 1-out double for the first hit of the game.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Runner leads away at second. Now 1-1. Move to second. Harris back in on a dive. Harris, the runner at second with 1 away. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's out to center field. Robert hustling after it. Hauls it in after a long run. 2 away. Here's Lane Thomas. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
The 2-1.
Outside.
Austin Riley next to bat for the Braves. Liner, base hit. Harris coming home. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Austin Riley.
Yeah, Austin Riley is one of those guys that has a lot of barrels, usually amongst the tops in the league in average exit velocity year in and year out.
Man at second. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. In the air out to center. Robert moves under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. That's in there. Strike 1. Arias goes 6'1", 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. 0-1. Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Olsen settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And next for the Mets, Luis Torrens. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one is inside. That missed inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Here comes a pitch.
Yep.
That's to third. Riley whips it to first, and that quickly 2 away. Here's the Mets leadoff man, A.J. Ewing. And there's the strike. Ewing hitting leadoff in today's game, usually in center field, but today starting in left. Outside.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
And 1-2.
1-2.
Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. That's the third out. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. So here's Murphy now. First offering misses the mark. The wind and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that's outside.
It's a good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That just misses. Ball 1. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. And now the lefty. And another ball.
I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year an OPS of 917 just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
And he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And next for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Step off throw to first. Acuna dives back in. Incredibly, the Braves able to win the 2021 World Series without Acuna. He blew his knee out, tore his right ACL on July 10th, 2021 in Miami. He was done for the year, and the Braves still able to win it. Foul ball. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Acuna, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. Back at Truist Park, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Malley back to work. And that's down and away.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And fouled off. Swung on, belted. Acuna moving back. And that one is gone over the right field wall. He circles the bases, and we're level. It's 1-1.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And now, Bo Bichette. That one misses, and that is ball one. There's a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And now 1-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Go ahead run on base. And now the right fielder, Carson Bench. In there for strike one. Kicks and fires. Double play ball to second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Luis Robert now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Chopped left side. Down the line, and it's foul. Foul ball there. Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Runner at second here, one gone. In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. 2 away now. Jared Young up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Left-hand hitter waits. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That's inside. Francisco Alvarez waiting for a turn at the plate. Righty delivers. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Malley puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 1 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Atlanta, bottom 4. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singy, this guy, Ozzie Albies, he is Mr. Personality. So much flair and that giant smile on the field. The lefty, the 1-0. Fought off foul. Into center. Robert on the move. 1 up, 1 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And now Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 1 so far. That one misses. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Now in for the Braves, Lane Thomas. Doubled in his first AB. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. And that's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Dubon at first, 1 gone. Going to count 1 and 2. And now 2 and 2. Two on the way. Roll to short, could be 2. To second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Step off, throw to first. Back in there standing. One of the things you look at with Austin Riley, he was drafted in the first round of 2015. The Braves were one of the only teams looking at him as a position player. Most every other team wanted him as a pitcher, but Austin Riley hated pitching. At the belt and fires. And a big swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Pitch misses inside. It's 2-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Riley tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The wide to kick the pitch.
That's down, ball 2.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. 3 balls, no strikes. Gabriel Arias up next for the Mets. The wind of the pitch. That's through there for a strike.
3-1.
And now a full count.
Full count.
The pitch. That one hit to right. Puts it away for the out. Gabriel Arias up now for the Mets. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. And he'll play it on a bounce. One down. And the batter now, Luis Torrens. Diving, and he can't make the play. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now A.J. Ewing. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball three. And a pitch. There's the strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And he deals. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
One out. Runners at first and second.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking. Two gone now.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 2 left for the Mets. And our score remains 2-1.
He thought he was going to be able to do more with that pitch. A run-scoring opportunity, but a weak pop-up. He'll be frustrated as he heads back to the dugout.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Sean Murphy. And a pitch. That's off the mark. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The wind of the pitch. That to right. Bench makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Here's Acuna now. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike one.
Strike.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Ball one. One ball, two strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. And the Braves go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. A new arm into the game, the righty, number 58. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. So digging in, Bo Bichette. The pitch. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
No ball, two strikes.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carson Bench. First pitch just misses. Bench goes 6'1", only 20 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019. The 1-0. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Activity in the bullpen. Dylan Dodd getting loose out there. Righty to the plate. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Grounder off the pitcher. The flip to the pitcher is late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Fuentes on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's a speed threat, Luis Robert. And that's in there for strike one. One-run game, one out, one on. That one inside. One ball, one strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's in there. And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Struck him out looking.
Boog, I wouldn't know personally unless you're going to consider my little league exploits, but it's got to feel good to break off a curveball like that and completely lock a hitter up, especially on the front door. Listen, I've been on the receiving side of that. It's not a good feeling, but that's really good pitching right there.
Jared Young up now for the Mets. That's in for a strike. Now move to first. Bench. Back on a dive. Here comes the 0-1. Inside, just missed. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Bench. The runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch misses outside. Ball 3. Francisco Alvarez in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch. Caught him looking for the K. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets 1. And welcome back. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. The wind and the pitch. Strike one. When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple Gold Gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman even better, saving those errors.
Strike two. And takes low for ball one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bench brings it in, and there's one down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ozzie Albies. Line drive, caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. First offering misses the mark. Good eye right there. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. That one missed. 3-2 now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And a base hit up the middle.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Zach Thornton gives way, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Jace McDermott comes on now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And here is Mauricio Dubon, 1 for 2. Throw over to first. Harris dives back in safely. McDermott, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. Swings through that one. 0-1. Ball 1 there. Now this is in the air down the line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. Braves strand 1, but they still lead it 2-1. Top of inning number 7, and now the DH, Francisco Alvarez. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. The tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. So up next for New York, Gabriel Arias. In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. One and 2 here. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Thomas calls it in, 2 away. Luis Torrens getting ready to hit. And that's a little bit high. And the 1-0. And the 1-0 misses low. Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
A.J. Ewing to bat next. And the righty deals. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. That smash towards center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. The left-hander on now, Dylan Lee.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Back to the top of the lineup, A.J. Ewing up now for the Mets. Out to short. They get the force, and the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. The Mets leave one. They're down 2-1. Back at Truist Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Lane Thomas. And the pitch. There's the strike. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out. So up next, Austin Riley. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Next offering is outside. Righty delivers. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, 2 now. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Sean Murphy now at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. the right-hander deals. Into left center for a base hit. So the batting order turns over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. A strikeout and a walk. That one's in there, and that's strike one. Murphy off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch is outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Movement in the bullpen. Number 54 preparing to come on if needed. Weisenberger getting loose as well. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that is that. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 2-1. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. The pitch. And that one a little bit high. The lefty, the 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Ball to strike. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense.
No outs. Runner at first. Bo Bichette digs in now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That misses. Ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The next offering misses. 2-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Lee throws over. Lindor back in there. Good hitters count the 2-0. And a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 3-2. Carson bench, waiting to hit for the Mets. Kicks and deals. Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Carson bench. 1 for 3. There's a strike. The pitch. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Stays alive. And 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Tyler Kinley into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert. In there for strike 1. At the belt and fires. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Acuna there. Makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. Mets strand 1, and they trade. Welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Matt Olson. McDermott back to work.
Ball.
Upstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. And that's outside.
2-0 to count.
That clips the corner. Now fly ball to right center. Robert on the move. Snags it on the run. And there's one down.
Number 1, second baseman,
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. And ball 1. The 1-0. Now 1-1.
one strike.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. And down on strikes. And now 2 gone.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And a pitch. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. That's a little bit low. That's towards center. Robert on the move. And that'll do it. New pitcher for the Braves, Raisel Iglesias.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, 1-run game. Jared Young up now for the Mets. In the air out towards right center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. That one's in there, 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit in the air, right field. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
The 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Out towards left center. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That's a bittersweet moment right there. This game could easily be tied up right now, but they'll need to stay focused on the positives. And they have 2 runners in scoring position with a chance to take the lead late in this game. And that's good news for this offense. But, yeah, the defense feels like they caught a break, no doubt.
And now Luis Torrens.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Right-handed reliever. Downed ball here, rolls foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-1. And there's the strike.
Well, they're applying pressure. Quality at bats, quality swings right now. And see this offense doing it one man to the next. Showing a lot of fight right now. And they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game. This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
A.J. Ewing waits on deck. Here comes a 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch is popped up. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they're down to their last out. Here's the left fielder, A.J. Ewing. Trying to deliver as the hero. That's off the mark. Ball one. The pitch. Bounce back to the mound. Sneaks through, base hit. One runs in. Safe. He beats it. 3-2. They take the lead.
It's a clutch at bat and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Dylan Dodd takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Dodd, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. They say you win. Right side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. The 0-2. Swings and misses. Good job at damage control right there. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mets 3 and the Braves 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, number 89.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable three-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Now it's the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs.
1-1.
Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one's in there. And that is strike 2. And now the count filled up 3-2. This to third, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
1-run game, bottom 9. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Tosses to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Right-hander kick steals. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Base hit into the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
And now here is Sean Murphy.
1 ball, no strike.
And a pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Here comes a pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Young pulls it down. 2 down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That's in there. Strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. That one off the mark, and the count even 1-1. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 now on Acuna. Battling here as he fouls it away. And another ball. And the 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Just one strike away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Here's the 2-2. Just misses there. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
Next is the designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. And first offering is fouled off. Winning run stands at second. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner holds up at third, base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Thumbs up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, number 84.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Olsen stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count even at 1. Winning run at third, 2 down. Line drive. Caught just shy of the wall. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Staying in the game on defense, Dominic Smith. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Down the third baseman, Bo Bichette. The pitch. And that one cutting but missing down low. And now the lefty. This one in the air, right field. Acuna pulls that one down. Runner tags up for third. Save! Stepping in, Carson Bench. first pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
On the ground, right side. Olsen takes it himself. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And next for the Mets, Luis Robert. Gets under and pops it up. Dodd makes the play, and that is that. Mets lead 1. Score remains. Back here in Atlanta, on to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Runner leads away at second. So now 1 and 2. Action in the pen down there. Number 54, the young right-hander up and throwing. Weisenberger getting cranked up as well. And the pitch. In the air, right side of the infield. Young puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. That one outside, 1 and 0.
1 ball, no strike.
The winning run on second base. That one fouled off. The pitch. Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. Hard hit to right center. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Braves walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And the final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long